Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside. Thank you so much for joining us as we turn to our authority and one of the people that helps us learn all good things about being a dietitian, April Sins with Rouses. Hi, April.
Hey, authority. Wow.
Yes, ma'am. You are our nutritional authority. And as we come to the end of the year, you've got great recommendations for how we can enjoy that too.
I do. I have a really fun drink for us, Keith. This is so much fun. Okay. So we are going to be featuring Rouse's kombucha. Okay. It's one of my favorite things. Kombucha. Very, very popular item at Rouse's. We have different flavors. This one is called ginger lemonade. And if you're not familiar with what is kombucha, what's that weird word? It is a fermented tea. And it doesn't really taste like tea. It just kind of has this nice little like tangy flavor, and then it's mixed with usually like a fruity flavor as well. It has a little bit of bubbles in it. Those are natural bubbles from the fermentation. They're not carbonation bubbles that are added. But I really enjoy it. And what's really fun is we can make something I call it a mocktail. It's like a mixed drink that does not contain alcohol, but it's fun and it's a great little social drink. So this time of year, I do want to remind you though, brings us some really unique flavors. So we're going to be talking about some seasonal mix-ins that we can add to drinks, or maybe just some flavors that we can add to dishes. And one thing that I think of, Keith, is some fresh cranberries. Great time of year for that. And it also goes great in a drink as well, very festive and fun. And then you can also escape to the tropics this time of year with some mangoes. I have some sliced mangoes right here. You can also get some pineapple, really great items. And then citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, which are also high in vitamin C, which is actually perfect for this time of year with flu season. So as we close out 2022, we can make a toast with a great mocktail. So that's what we're going to be making today. So we just need a few ingredients, and one is going to be some fresh cranberries. And if you can't find fresh cranberries for some reason, you can always use some raspberries or something like that in there too. But I love the color of the fresh cranberries. I'm going to add some to the bottom. If you like to mash them at the bottom of the glass, you can do that as well. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to add my ice on top of here. Okay. And you're going to love what we're going to do here. All right. We're going to add some lemon. I have a half a lemon right here. I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice from here. We are going to be using the ginger lemonade kombucha, so we are going to get a little lemon flavor from there. But I just like that fresh lemon too. So let me open this up. And whenever you open this up, don't shake it and then open it, because guess what? Ooh. It's gonna do like a canned drink if you shake it.
It'll fizz right out on you.
Sure it'll fizz up on you because it has that natural fermentation that's in there.
Oh, right.
So I'm gonna pour half the cup. Is gonna be this ginger lemonade kombucha, and then the other half of my glass is going to be the cranberry juice. I have 100% cranberry juice. Use the kind that you like. And I'm going to add that in here. And then I'm going to, instead of using some kind of like stir or a straw, I'm going to put a sprig of fresh rosemary in there. And all of my cranberries have floated to the top. And with the fresh cranberry, it just looks with the fresh rosemary, it just looks so good and just makes such a nice festive flavor. Has a little tiny bit of bubbles in it. Let me taste it for you.
Please do. Check that out for us.
Very, very good. Such great flavors, and they just kind of dance in your mouth. Now,
and the colors are so beautiful too. The green and red, you know? Yeah.
The red, and then with the green with
rosemary.
It's awesome. So pretty. And I just want to remind everybody about rouses.com. There is an Eat Right section on there. So with January coming up, a lot of people start thinking about their health journey and have some questions and things. So head on over to rouses.com. You can find the Eat Right section on there. There is some information on there as well. We also have a newsletter that we send out once a month. That is an Eat Right newsletter. And if you'd like to join that newsletter, you can email me, eatright@rouses.com. And so I have lots of resources for you. We're also going to be doing some grocery store tours during the month of January. So definitely follow our Rouse's Markets on Facebook.
Well, April, so many really great recommendations. And so I love the idea that we can go and check that out because, you're exactly right. The end of the year, people start thinking about, how has this year gone? New Year's resolutions are really big and people start thinking about that. I love that you've got so many good options and you always provide that for us. And these very tasteful, very impactful things. They're healthy, but they still have great flavors.
Yes, that's one thing that I like to encourage people is that, just because you're eating healthy doesn't mean that it doesn't have to have any flavor. Also, taking it one step at a time, and think about what can you add to your plate or what can you add in your daily regimen instead of thinking about what you can take away. Can you add more vegetables, more fruit, more fiber? What are those things that maybe you're lacking that maybe you could look into incorporating into your daily routine?
Well, you have them right in front of you. Those fruits look so very inviting, and vegetables right in front of you. All of those things that you can add to something simple, and making a mocktail is great. You can do mocktails with kids. You don't have to have the cocktail. You can do something with all that flavor and all of that. Ray, thank you so very much, April. We really appreciate all of the wonderful recommendations, and thank you for all year long giving us the things that we need to be better and healthier.
Oh, thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate you. Have a happy new year.
You as well. Thank you so much. And that will do it for us here at Eat Right with Rouse's. Don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming here on HTV.